Hey everybody, my name is Kevin Imani. I am the forestation director, developer in Kenya for Open Forest Protocol. So I'm going to be talking to you and with you about what we do here in OFP. Let me just lower my camera here if possible. Hopefully you guys can see me. I'm trying to put my camera in the middle. All right, so going off in the presentation. So basically what we do with Open Forest Protocol, I'll put it right here. So forest restoration is one of the most effective methods for mitigating climate change, right? So that's something that we definitely have agreed upon with our team. So we have a few numbers here. Of course, so you definitely know these numbers, about 11 million square kilometers of degraded land or deforested land is waiting for restoration, which is a lot. 33% of total emission reductions contribute towards nature-based solutions, which is also a relatively significant amount. And we only have about 78 years until rainforests are completely gone. So this is kind of like to show you a little bit of the urgency and also the contribution that forest restoration can provide for mitigating climate change. Here's an important number, and this is respective towards the restoration economy over the next decade, according to the UN, $1 trillion. So it again shows that it is not only a huge market, but it's a growing market, because here we can see that the demand of carbon credits is only going to be increasing. We're looking in really in the next, I would even say, 2050, about 500x, which is a lot. So that's up to $500 billion. So with respective of the carbon credit increase in the market in general, I think we have a responsibility to think about really what is it that is holding back for forest restoration and conservation grasp this opportunity. And really here, it goes back into some of the problems that we've noticed inside the industry about this. So one of the overarching problems that we've identified is that the lack of reliable and accessible measurement, reporting, and verification is really significant. So here, on the first point, it says lack of transparency in reporting. This is really an issue, because if you think about, the problem of a lot of projects that have in terms of provide transparency of the reporting their forest activities, very significant in respective to the larger overarching problem to access this market. Lack of trust generated in carbon credits, that's also an issue. Existing accreditation process is expensive, we know that. And also the lack of standardization amongst different projects. So really the lack of trust, transparency, the cost effectiveness, and the lack of standardization makes it incredibly difficult and almost unattainable for a lot of restoration projects to access the growing carbon market. So Open Forest Protocol provides a solution to that, which is an open source platform for communal verification and reporting of forest data at scale. How does this work? So we've streamlined MRV for forest projects. So we have forest projects registered as an NFT, a non-fungible token, which will become a digital asset, a unique one that will interpret and identify the activity that's been done in a specific place for a forest operator. Then field data will be collected, uploaded to the network. We have validators, which is our, our safeguard mechanism to ensure the accuracy of within our MRV model, which are validators who are going to be literally voting and looking at the authenticity of the information provided by the field data. And then we'll verify the field data on-chain with on-chain carbon credits minted. So that's the entire process in a nutshell. Here you see the project that we have. We have a Forester app, which is the application that field agents will use to collect tree data. We have a dashboard, which you'll be able, as a project owner, to see the entire visibility end-to-end of your tree growth and the information that's been uploaded. And then we also have the Explorer, which is the practical, let's say, the Google interface of all forested projects that have been verified on our ecosystem. So here you can see how the mobile app works. Technically speaking, really, it's relatively straightforward. After registering your project and identifying the monitoring zone, the field agents will be assigned, and they themselves will have an application called the Forester app, the mobile app, that they can download and really access that exact identified monitoring zone that has been delineated by the project owner, and they'll go into the field and collect data. So you see S1, S2, S3 stands for sample. Each sample zone has a geolocation, and then they will go into that zone and measure trees, right? So here you see, for example, this is tree 3. You can add more trees, so you'll take the status, which is either be dead, alive, or damaged, height of the tree, the trunk diameter, tree photo, we label it, and then it's technically stored into the application, and once you have connection, you can upload it or submit it to the dashboard. Here you see the actual dashboard as you actually are uploading a project. So each new project you have, you'll be able to say project developer, the type, the name, the duration of the project, the budget as well, funders, and then also additional project description. Now this is really important. I mean, very interesting, because part of the reason of adding this information is that we're allowing for the entire community to also see the work that you have been doing and are doing as a project owner, as an organization with different projects on your field. So here, the dashboard of the validators. So really, it's a user-friendly web app that lets really the validators access the project data upload to validate, and also, of course, if needed, to challenge the information. And more than happy to discuss about this later on as well. We also have a team that is an expert. We have an expert in the validator component of the MRV as well. Here you see the Explorer, which is really cool, because now you have an on-chain, not only, well, your project is on-chain now, so it's been validated through our standard, and now everybody in the world can look up what you've been doing, look at the description of the project, and really sort of like follow equally the process of the tree growth and the evolution of your project. This is about our team. Our team is relatively big. It's growing. We're looking in the next year to at least have about 40 employees here. It's going to be really exciting to kind of see how this is going to grow. This is really a global solution here that we're looking to build. And I would say here very briefly, in terms of our location, we're spread really around the world. So the headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland. We are based in Miami, in Costa Rica, in Chile, and also Nairobi, Kenya, where I'm based. This is myself. So I would say, for the last remaining message, let's scale nature-based solutions to mitigate climate change. Contact our team. You can contact myself as well, the director of Open Forest Protocol in Africa, specifically with the hub in Kenya. So we're based in Kenya. And that's pretty much it. So thank you very much for listening, and feel free to reach out to me on my email, kevin@openforestprotocol.org, if you are yourself a project organization or reforestation organization who's looking to do either afforestation, reforestation. We're looking to also integrate conservation, mangroves as well. Feel free to reach out. And if you want to know more about what we do, you can always Google us, www.openforestprotocol.org. All right, thank you guys, and have a lovely day. Bye-bye.